This film documents the ongoing dispute over the Nagorno-Karabakh region, a historically significant territory situated between South Armenia and West Azerbaijan, and the thoughts and opinions of Armenians in the streets of Glendale, California. The city itself holds the largest Armenian population in the world outside of the nation's own capital city, Yerevan. Following the dispute's climax, which took place over the course of a 43-day period during the fall of 2020, as well as the re-election of Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan as of June 20th of this year, the present state in which Armenia resides remains wavering and the future uncertain. The following exchanges reveal how this unfortunate reality has settled into the spirit of the culture, as well as which aspirations still shine the brightest. Why do you think Armenia had to fight a war with Azerbaijan this past year?
I think the land, because people think it's their land.
They just wanted to expand their areas. They want to get supposedly their empire back, basically.
We were just protecting our lands. They attacked us. We replied as much as we could. So the number one reason why we were defending the lands was because they were ours for thousands of years. So it was only right for us to defend our lands, our nation, our culture, our history, our dignity, our pride, our everything.
Azerbaijan thinks it's their land and Armenians their land. That's why the conflict started.
So dispute over the land.
But not only that, of course, it's
in our history. We've been there before. Our genocide, the first war.
Years of false education of the Turkish youth and hate towards Armenians, uncalled for hate, is what spurred generations of young Turks to slaughter Armenians last year.
In the conflict, who would you say won the war?
Azerbaijan.
I hate to say it, but we got it worse, definitely.
Right.
I mean, who? You can... Of course, this conflict won Azerbaijan.
What would you say the reason for that is?
I think they definitely came out on top, not because of not just their lobbying powers, but their oil money.
For 30 years, they were preparing, and I guess we were we didn't expect them to be on top of their game. And when I say they...
Their ability to buy Turkish mercenaries, their ability to buy support from other people around the world.
I'm talking about Turkey in general, because it's not just Azerbaijan, it's Turkey, it's Syrian mercenaries, it's Azerbaijan, of course, it's diplomatic war as well from Ukrainian side. Ukrainians and Georgians were supporting them.
There were no alliance for Armenians. Not the United States, not Russia helped them. Azerbaijan had Turkey behind them. They had mercenaries from Syria.
So, just when pretty much the whole region is against you, little country with no real ally, of course we were going to lose.
And why would you say Armenia didn't have so much support from international nations?
Why? Because we don't have the resources, which is oil. We don't have the money.
A lot of countries, I'll say US, Russia especially, to be honest with you, they value oil, gas, and all this over humanitarian crisis. At the end of the day, it's sad, but it's true that it's all about money with these countries. Armenia has not much to give to US nor anyone else.
Because of their president or prime minister. My personal opinion, it's not good for the country because he's not a good leader.
People are blaming him when he's been in office for 2 years, and then there's other presidents that have been in office for 30 years and didn't really do much.
Khochayan wasn't the best outcome. He stole billions of dollars from us. Sarkisyan wasn't that good either, not at all. With Pashinyan, I believe we'll have a much better economy, much better army.
I'm hoping that we'll see bigger changes from him. I think that's what's going to really show that, yeah, I am for the people.
What do you think is a change that needs to happen in order for Armenia to improve and continue to develop as a country?
I believe we need to unite as Armenians all over the world and help by education, by sportsmanship, by any means, unite all the Armenians around the world and help Armenians to be all united as a nation. And, if it's ours, we need to get back.
First of all, what we need is unity. At this time, we're not really united.
I really think we need to come together, even when the whole conflict was going on. People were not as united, even though it seemed like they were.
They tend to divide us. Oh, this guy's from Russia. Oh, this guy's from America. This guy's from Armenia. We can't have that.
We can't give you natural resources, but we might have the best innovators. We might have, all these big companies moving to Armenia because we don't tax them much. We have a lot of, we have geniuses in Armenia. We can provide our knowledge to them.
As Armenians, it's become clear what transpired at the close of 2020 and through to today. However, in interpreting it all, despite elements of concision throughout some interpretations, the controversies remain apparent and still shine through. Case in point, opinions regarding the election this past summer, which, regardless of who's running, where you're from, or what politics means to you, can be quite controversial from time to time, I'd say. The sentiments are clear though. Unity seems to be the key. I mean, unity is in this country's title after all, so it must be somewhat important. People operate better together, stronger ideas emerge, greater dreams are dreamt of. Brighter goals are worked towards when we all value the causes we truly identify with. Not who's richer, who has the most oil or natural gas, but rather placing value on individual human lives. That's when a society unites and the world as a whole sees a brighter future.
Very fashionable. I am impressed.